All right, everybody. Game number 1 in the books. Purdue going to the Sweet 16. And now we'll see who will join them as we go to the game over in St. Louis between Kentucky and Iowa State. A standalone game. Kentucky surviving at the last second against Santa Clara with a half-court heave to send the game into overtime. And then as for Iowa State, easy, light work against Tennessee State, but obviously the big storyline there. Joshua Jefferson out with an injury. Sustained in the first 5 minutes of the game against the Tigers. Went down hard on a layup attempt. Once you mentioned, let's go. And what about the tour? High Point, yeah, High Point looked very good. High Point, it was a heck of a fight. It's a heck of a fight. So, starting lineup for Iowa State with the new change. Lipsy, Torre, Heisey, Momchilovic, and Buchanan. So, Heisey, who came off the bench last time at 22 points, second leading scorer on the team that game, he will get the start, replacing Jefferson. Then Owe, Aberdeen, Chandler, and then you got Moreno as well. All right, let's get this game underway. For sure, last student in Kentucky in the blues, going right to left. Iowa State in the whites, going left to right. It's 50-50 split in terms of who you think's going to win this one. Ball is tipped, and Iowa State going left to right. They'll win the tip. They take it down here in the whites. Let's do this thing. Up top it goes for Iowa State, starting the game off here. Lipsy feeds it down low, the floater. Got it, Buchanan. Knocking that one down. So Buchanan early floater, 2-0. I think Spiro's on the call for this game. I think it's Spiro. Diabate bounces down low to Owe on the cut, and the dunk is good. Owe cutting on the left side of the baseline. Owe, a career high last time out with 35 points, including that half-court heave. He gets the early dunk to get things going. Lipsy now Gives out one on the far side to Buchanan. Buchanan sets the pick and giving out to Momcilovic. Momcilovic double teamed on the far side, goes back up top, resets the play. Back up top to Buchanan. Buchanan gives it off at the point to Heisey. 3-ball for Heisey off the screen. Down misses short. Rebound the play. Falls for Kentucky. Owe will take it down the floor here. Oversight to 1 game 1. Purdue. Purdue pulled away at the very end against Miami. Moreno gives off the left side to Owe. Owe pick on the right side, set by Moreno in the corner. And now Owe goes back to the point. Feeds it up top here. Gives it off to Chandler. Chandler from the free throw line goes up top to Moreno. Moreno. Owe corner 3 on the left side. Can't get it. Bit too short. And Iowa State gets the board. Torre spins around, loses the handle. Owe gets the steal. Owe. We're going to get a carry, though. Yep. Carry the ball. So both teams turning over in the span of a second. We'll go back here to the Cyclones. Out of bounds, good defense there by Kentucky, going back to Kentucky. How's it going, Charles? I appreciate you tuning to Kentucky. Don't only mean the Natty. Yep. Or the Elite Eight. Yes, we are calling this one. Yep. Aberdeen will take it down the floor here. For the Cats, Aberdeen on the left side, crossing over here. Now goes up top for Yelovich. Yelovich had no points last game. Feeds it up top at the point for Moreno. Moreno spins around the free throw line. 8 on the clock. Kicks out to the left elbow. Now in the left corner. 3-ball. Chandler. CC for 3. Got it. Colin Chandler knocking that one down. I'll probably go Mowens on that one. Probably go Mowens. Chandler was only 2 for 10 from the field last game. Was 1 for 9 from 3. He gets that corner 3 to go. Kentucky up by 3. Meanwhile, Paul jumper there on the near side. Lipsy, no good. Rebound. Iowa State can't get the second chance to go. And Owe will take it down the floor here for the Cats. Owe crossing over up top. Now resets that wide to Yelovich. Yelovich driving at the left elbow. Picks up his drill. Backdoor cut. Nice find there in Aberdeen. The Florida transfer. Gets that one to go. 7-0 run for Kentucky. Defensive Wildcats Center. I know there are some. Just not sure if they're in the chat right now. Lipsy. Pick on the left side. Set by Buchanan. Feeds it Buchanan on the pick and roll. Tipped away by Chandler. Going out of bounds. Staying with the Cyclones here. Let's get WC. I appreciate you, man. Wow on that one, Summer. Wow on that one. Yeah, if you like what I see, folks, hit the like button, subscribe. Helps the channel out a ton. Try to grow this community even more. We're close to 72.5 in terms of subscribers. Help us get there if you've not done so already. So we're on the up and up here. Off the inbound, catch and shoot 3. Momcilovic misses short, and Aberdeen gets the board. Iowa State has not scored since the opening possession. Aberdeen pick up high on the left side, set by Moreno. Aberdeen now from the right elbow, goes to the left elbow, drives inside, pulls up. Now resets the play up top. From the left elbow, loses the handle. Yelovich loses the handle and then goes off his knee. Good steal there by Lipsy. Poor ball handle there by Yelovich, who struggled last game. No points in 13 minutes. Yeah, take away the MVP. Yes, I did. I did take away. Who's going to the Wildcats or we're going to be the Wildcats? Oh, God, I love that Simpsons joke. The far side here, Lipsy. Gives off on the near side of Heisey. Back up top to Lipsy. Lipsy. Now they're weaving around Bateman. Checks in for the first time for the Cyclones. Back up top to Bateman. Picking the left side. Set up high by Plata. Now fade away from the far side. Can't get it for Bateman. And Plata can't get the board. Rebound the play falls for the Wildcats. Owe takes it down here. Pick-off ball set by Moreno to feed it to Aberdeen. Now back on the right side to Owe. Pick on the right side set by Yelovich. Owe falls down. Blocking foul. First going against Iowa State. You see UMP though? No. If you refresh, they're gone. Had a great emoji, but it wouldn't work. Refresh and they were gone. Yeah. Why is Troy bowling in for the Wildcats? He didn't get a 10 in the game. That's why. Lipsy checks out for the Cyclones. And I see so many Big Ten teams in Sweet 16. Yeah, it's been a dominant conference all season. They're shown at this tournament. Left side here to Yelovich. Yelovich down the right side behind the arc. We'll feed it up top. Goes to Moreno. Moreno kicks out to the left corner. Chandler for 3 again. Gets the friendly roll off the rim. A 10-0 run. Chandler. Back-to-back threes for him. I should use Flair whenever possible. We'll see. Layup there. Can't get it, but the putback is good. Torrey missed it, but then Heisey on the board with a reverse lay and stops the 10-0 run. And out of bounds it goes. Back to Iowa State. The under 16 timeout. Good start here for the Cats. Both my teams are now eliminated on the first weekend. Yep. All right, 10-4 your score game. If you like what you see, folks, hit like, button, subscribe. We do the emojis here for Kansas and for Kentucky. Yeah, wow, that one, Summer. Wow, on that one. 10-4 your score. Chandler did not play well last game. Had 5 points in 42 minutes. Was 2 for 10 for the field, just 1 for 9 from 3. But 2 for 2 from 3 so far in this one, getting to a spot in the corner. Chandler on the season, normally good from 3, 41%. Had an off game last time against Santa Clara. But on the money here so far is Kentucky is 80% from the field to start this game. You have Kentucky plus 190 when I heard their top player was out. Not a bad bet. Indiana Central University of Pediatrics. Yeah, big challenge without Jefferson. It's going to be tough for Iowa State. Be really, really tough without him. What you're losing in Jefferson is maybe the best player on the team, averaging 16 per game this year. Leads with 7.5 rebounds per game. And he got injured against Tennessee State in the first 5 minutes on a layup. The under 16 timeout here. Yeah, if you like what you see, folks, hit that like button and subscribe. It does go a long way and helps us out a ton. Hey, Andrew. Well, he got pushed on the. He didn't get on the layup. He got contacted. He got fouled. He landed hard. He landed hard on that one. How am I giving Jefferson out? It didn't look good. The ankle went the wrong way. Or was it on a rebound? I think it might have been on a rebound, actually. His ankle went the wrong way. So we're going to get back underway here. It's a 50-50 split, just like it was at the start of the game in terms of who you think is going to win this one. Yeah, but he's probably going to be off the rest of the tournament, if I had to speculate. Because that did not look good. For the senior forward. Yeah, there's John. There you go. Backing away here after the turnover. Third already on Kentucky. Buchanan gives it off up top. Now from the near elbow, finger roll on the near side. Gets the friendly roll. Lipsy. The senior from Ames knocking that one down. 10-6. Garrison checks in for the first time for the Cats. He had 10 points off the bench last time, including the game-winning slam in OT to put that one away against Santa Clara. One of 4 players that came for the Cats in double figures. From the right elbow it goes. Diabate kicks out one on the right side to Aberdeen. 6 on the shot clock. Crossover here. Aberdeen fakes the setback. Now we'll try the 3. Line driving in. Over the hands of Buchanan. Denzel Aberdeen gets that one to drop. Cinderella dead? I don't think it's dead. I mean, there's none left this tournament. Bateman. Pump fake. He gets in the air. He'll try a 3. Line drive misses. Rebound though falls for Momchilov, or Buchanan, I should say. Kicks out to the near corner. 3 ball for Lipsy. Can't get that one. And Garrison gets the board. Kentucky, 3 3-pointers already in this one. Shooting well behind the arc. As Iowa State will make a sub on the next dead ball. Heisey will check back in on the next dead ball. Chandler holds the play on the right side up top. 15 on the shot clock. Will go up high at the point for Diabate. Owen not there on the cut. So Diabate going to try and drive inside. Floats up in the second block on the right side. Too strong on the layup. Rebound falls for Buchanan. Buchanan to Momcilovic. It's a bad pass, though. Bad outlet pass on the near side. Back to Kentucky. Turnover on the play for the Cyclones. Yep, Chuck Norris in his own card game. Texas Walker Ranger Hold'em. I love it. I love it. You take a perfect shot and still miss it, vice versa. Yes, you can. I think Nebraska will be if they win a game. If they win, if they pull off the win in the Sweet 16, I think that at that point they're a Cinderella. But yeah, it hasn't killed. Cinderella's dead for this tournament. There's none left in this tournament. But like High Point was a Cinderella. Like it hasn't killed anything else. Hasn't killed off Cinderellas. I think the transfer portal's it's done more. Takes out to the right corner. Oh, pump fake on the three. Blocking foul. Going against Torrey on the right side. That'll be team's second. Well, there's none left this tournament, but I think the portal has more to do with that because all good players get poached. Inbound here. Goes up top on the right side to Diabate. Diabate guard up high by Heisey. Got a tour from VW Fox. Cinderella and Jessica lives on. There you go. Yes, she does. Appreciate you, man. The three ball on the right side is good for Kentucky. See from Florida. How's it going, Carlos? Appreciate you tuning in. 16-6, early lead. Well, you can't revert the portal. You have to make some changes. Three ball on the far side for Iowa State. Can't get it. Oh, against the board on the near side. Like, you have to still... The NCAA, like, they would get destroyed in court if they got rid of the portal. Have to make some changes, though, to it. Garrison from this third block on the left side. Feeds it down low. Bounce pass. Picked up on the play by Diabate on the right block. Double team comes. So he's back up top. Pump pick on the three. Garrison loses the handle. Gets it back on the right elbow. 10 on the clock. Floats up from the right elbow. Can't get it, but the tip and no is good. And Iowa State down by 12 early on. You know, Lala on that one. The Italian Olympian. Block there. Foul. And Buchanan's going to line and shoot two. And Texas 11, see, they're not that. Yeah, regulate the portal. I'm with you on that one. Regulate the portal. Right here, 2 games. I can't wait for that one. I was going to cover BBN, yep. Michigan wins, they dominate. Carlos for the tour. You guys are coming in hot today. Appreciate you guys a ton. Right, not that one. Nope, not that one. Change portal makes Cinderella's easier. I think it should be a one-time transfer. And one-time transfer. After that, I have to sit out a year. First free throw, no good. Too strong there for Buchanan. Appreciate you guys a ton. Buchanan, 11 points last game. Was 1 for 2 at the line. Iowa State, 78% of the line against Tennessee State. But they are not a good free throw shooting team, just 67% on the season. Second one is good. Stops the 8-0 run. As Plata checks in. Aberdeen will take it down the floor here for the Cats. It's saying 22 turnovers. Oh, man. I'm with you on that one, Kev. Yep, I'm with you. Aberdeen kicks out to the left corner. Chandler. High pass, trying to feed it to Diabate. Miscommunication, too high on the pass, and they get the turnover. Lipsy gets the finger roll in transition. 18-9. Chandler will take it down here on the left side for the Cats. Again, Kentucky going right to left, Iowa State left to right. Chandler picks up his throw on the right side, goes up top here for Garrison. Garrison from the left elbow picks up his dribble. Garrison will go back up top now. So he feeds it off to Diabate. Diabate crossed over on the right side, trying to work on Lipsy. Now on the shot clock here. Left side, Williams. Pump fake, goes back up top. Chandler has got 2 threes today, can't get a third. So misses way too short, but rebound falls for Diabate. And the easy slam as Lipsy falls down, trying to get the board. Easy slam in the paint. Oh, yeah, min-max has a requirement? Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you need that too. Problem is that we know that like these classes that some of them are taking. Well, fouled on the 3-point shot. Momcilovic gets fouled. I think he's going to be shooting 3 when we get back here. Is that number 2 on Kentucky? They could be a dangerous team next year. You're not wrong on that one, Dixie. So foul there going against the Cats. 20-9 your score. Look at Aberdeen on that one. If that's a shooting foul, Momcilovic is going to be at the line to shoot 3. It was a 50-50 split last time I did this one, but let's put it up again. Why the heck not? Yeah, whenever this game is Kansas St. John's. Or you can't have guys playing for 3, 4, 5 schools. No, you cannot. One-time transfer. You get a one-time transfer. You get a second under excruciating circumstances, like the program folds or your program collapses. Like your academic program collapses. Have a Scaps and OT, all right. Cap College Sports playing at 25 as of July 1st. I think for football, it's a safety issue with football. Yeah, bad stuff for Iowa State. Nope. Not long good right now for them. Iowa State at the line to shoot 3. They were 330th in free throw percentage this year out of 361 teams. That is by far the worst percentage in the tournament of any of the 68 teams. Yeah, high scoring game. Arizona State being Kansas State 18-12. Man, that's a football score right there. Oh yeah, you kind of could see I'm doing that too. UConn can get whoever they want. UConn can get anyone they want. Anyone their heart desires. Yeah, after this game is done, we got St. John's, Kansas. That'll be standalone for an hour, and then we do all the games at the same time. Right? Only 28-year-old keep winning college football. We don't need him in the NFL either. If you see this, this is what we're going to be live for later today. So I got everything already set up for all the games. We're calling all of them at the same time when necessary. So, it was necessary yesterday with the Nebraska-Vanderbilt game taking place at the same time as High Point, Arkansas. Sorry, Paul's dead. Oof. F's in the chat. %73% of you want Kentucky to win this one. Free throws coming up here for the Cyclones. What are you talking about? Nothing really. Just talk about the game. So at the under 12 timeout. So 29 your score here. Momcilovic at the line to shoot 3. Leading scorer on the team this year. Like I said, Iowa State's struggling from the free throw line this season. But Momcilovic is not. He's 88% from the line. First one's good. It's looking a bit dicey. Obviously, no Jefferson. Gonna be tough. Second one. Got it. 2 for 2. Two for 3. Misses the third. Down to a 9-point game. Owen will take it down. Pick on the left side. Set up high by Moreno. It's going to be a moving screen. It's number 3 on Kentucky. They turned the ball over a lot so far in this one. Turned it over 11 times last game. -4 in the turnover column that game. Still won. How's it going, Ricky? Go UK. So far, so good. Up by 9. Just got to stop the turnovers. 5 already. 8.5 minutes in. Plata gives it off now. Moving it around. Finger on the near side. Can't get it to go, but fouled. And Lipsy will go to the line shooting 2. 4 on Kentucky. You want to need Kentucky, Arkansas? Oh, man. That would be insane. Oh, that'd be a fun matchup. For obvious reasons. Yeah, I'm pulling for Arkansas. I'm pulling for them. Not just for bracket reasons. I'm pulling for Arkansas. That's a class program, the way they handle High Point. Nothing but love there. First free throw, no good. And Iowa State just 50% at the line this game. Buchanan checks back in. Second one here. Lipsy. He's up to 5 points. Gets the second, 20-12. That'd be an unstoppable pairing, yeah. I trust Gino on that one, Dexy. I trust Gino. Oh, it takes it down the near side. Former service Michigan State Women's College basketball. I'm going higher seeds. I just go higher seeds on the women's side. Till the Elite Eight, I go higher seeds on everything. He's got one in the right corner. 3-ball. Chandler. Can't get it. Misses that one short. He's missed his last 2 threes. Iowa State in transition. Lipsy. Fouled on the layup attempt on the near side. And he'll be shooting 2 more free throws. That's number 5 on the Cats. Yeah, I just go higher seeds. Same clip. Usually a safe play. Until the Elite Eight, at least. Well, they can't do... There are certain rules where conferences can't meet before a certain time unless X, Y, and Z happen. It's to prevent rematches. They don't want that happening. Because it's like you had all that time in the regular season to do it. Don't do it in the postseason. Lipsy hits the first free throw. And he will hit the second. So Iowa State making a limit at the free throw line as of late. Last 5 points have come at the charity stripe. Lipsy will check out. 20-14. Iowa State 6 for 9 from the free throw line, about in line with their season average. Losing the handle here is Johnson. He gets stripped away, and now Torre on the layup. He gets it to go with a friendly roll. A 7-0 run for the Cyclones. Yeah, 45, I'll take the 4. 7-0 run, down to a 4-point game. Johnson now, pick on the right side, up high, set by Moreno. He'll pull from 3 off the pick. Line driving, no good. Moreno tries to get the board, but it's stolen from him, and Momcilovic gets it. Momcilovic gives off on the far side here to Nelson. Nelson gives it off near side to Torre. Torre trying to work the baseline on the near side. Now resets the play. Up top it goes. Nelson. Buchanan. Working it around Heisey. Posting up down low. Momcilovic trying to work on Johnson. Has the height advantage. Will try the fadeaway jumper. Gets it to go on the far side. 9-0 run. I'll say 8-0. Yeah, I think they're gonna win that one by a lot. 9-0 run. No timeout called yet by Pope, but it's a bad pass by Owe. Momcilovic gets it. Transition 3. Too strong. Rebound for Kentucky. They have the numbers. Try the pull-up 3. Not the best idea. Moreno gives off to Chandler, and now Kentucky will burn a timeout. A timeout's been a long time coming. Is that team still have an MLB TV deal? They're going to be just run by MLB TV at this point. By MLB Media. Or MLB AM. Yeah, I would say the original program Bell's on transfers. Yep. Timeout here. Another turnover for Kentucky. They have turned it over 7 times already. For some perspective, Santa Clara, last game against Kentucky, in 45 minutes, only turned it over 7 times. If UK wins, 1 perfect bracket remains. Wow. On pace right now for 28 turnovers, which is obviously, that's not ideal. A 9-0 run. I would say that match is pretty clear. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Better odds and better ratings. 100 to have a section from like one region. There are some exceptions. There are some exceptions if they haven't played in conference play or if more than 8 teams in a conference make it. We could make the counter argument that they turned the ball over this much and they're up by 2. Right, they're still by 11. They cut the turnovers out. They should be way ahead. Yep. You're the man in perfect bracket. Right, it's unlikely. But sometimes you get Final Four like Duke UNC. Sometimes you get something like that, where it just enhances the rivalry even more. You should have called timeout 4 points ago. Yes, they should have. 1 year will be perfect. Unfortunately, I don't think it's ever going to happen. The odds are over 9 quintillion. Unfortunately, I don't think it's possible. Okay, tell people a deal? Yeah, go for it. Why not? Go for it. So in timeout Kentucky. So got a break here. Duke wins the Natty. They also tie UNC in Final Four appearances and national championships. The odds are not in your favor for a bracket. No, they are not. Yep, Duke, UNC, Classic, Blue Bloods. LSU is going to make the Elite Eight in women's side. Won't even be close. Yeah, Bale put up there. I can't. Yeah, Mount Chillage with that 3. They had numbers. You don't pull up from 3 in that spot. You had numbers. Just stick it down and tie the game at 20. I know Mount Chillage is like a 49% 3-point shooter there. So if anyone's going to do it, it's going to be him. In that spot, take the 2. All right, inside. Here we go. Aberdeen. Gives off to Chandler on the left side. Chandler goes back on top of the logo to Moreno. Moreno on the left side here spins around. Will feed to Aberdeen. It's a bad pass. Gets it back, though. Moreno feeds it down low at the left block. Trying to post up here. Spins around. Is Yelovich. Travel. Turnover again. Number 8 on Kentucky already. Yelovich moved. And like a break Clark's all-time scoring record? Probably not. I hope so too, Ricky. I think it's a start of. I think this is the start of something. We have the money and we have the resources. I think High Point's gonna be in a very good spot going forward for a long time. We're in a very good spot. Buchanan. Now at the free throw line, goes up top to Lipsy. Lipsy spins around the second block, kicks it back. Nelson. Back to the point it goes for Buchanan. Buchanan Momchilovich. He'll try a logo 3. That one no good. Yelovich gets the board. Kentucky takes it down the right side here with Owe. Owe drives inside. He's fouled. Blocking foul. That'll be number 3 on Iowa State. Did a good job creating a model that picks Final Four teams. We got to get the early round teams. Yeah, that's the thing. As long as you have the Elite 8 and Final Four intact, you're okay. You could say the one time they met in the tournament was the Final Four. Yep. How am I get to AP Bowl good? Yes, I think so. Yeah, the administration's committed. Oh, big time. Big time. Nonito is a phenomenal president for the university, and he supports everything High Point. Yelovich, up top, Aberdeen, catch and shoot 3. Not even close. Buchanan gets the board. Kentucky on a scoring drought right now, as Torrey will take it down the far side. Torrey crossing over. It's a bad pass though behind, but they're going to get a foul on Chandler. That'll be team 6. Is that okay? It didn't go through. Whatever you typed in did not go through. I mean, right now we've gotten votes in the AP poll the last 2 years. High Point's going to finish top 25 this year. Your vote comments from Cal is huge. Yeah. No, I have nothing but love for Cal. Maybe shout out High Point like the entire press conference. Blocking foul here on Kentucky. That'll be number 7 and 2 free throws coming up. You know, they've improved every year. Only 3 years being the top 100 in Camp Hummin's the last 3 years. Yeah, they're going to be good for a long time, I think. They have the resources to do it. As long as Nito is still alive, they'll be good. But High Point's going to finish top 25 this year, I think. I mean, they got AP votes. They received votes going into the tournament without any quad 1 wins or quad 2 wins. Then they beat Wisconsin, take Arkansas to the wire. Yeah, they're a top 25 team. They'll finish with a number next to their name, which is going to be surreal. First free throw is good for Lipsy. Back at the free throw line once again. 10-0 run for the Cyclones. Right now, he has something to prove. He has some big time to prove. 10-0 run. For Miami, played Purdue, who they beat. Missouri. Oh, do you want Cusper get MLB TV for free? Yes. Yes, you do. I love that. Same free throw. Lipsy gets the friendly roll. 11-0 run for the Cyclones. Lacrosse is hit or miss. Lacrosse is very hit or miss. Soccer is the one that we're ranked at. Soccer, we've been good for a while at soccer. Chandler takes it down the right side. But lacrosse, this year, I don't think we're that good. Aberdeen. Pick on the right side, set by Yelovich. Now redirect traffic here with 12 on the clock. Aberdeen driving on the left side. Aberdeen puts it up. Gets it to go. Stops the run with the foul and 1. He'll go to the line for an and 1. Aberdeen. Top 8 seed next year? No, I don't think that. I'd be very surprised with that. Have to see what happens in non-conference play, because the problem is that obviously with non-conference play, who's going to want to... I'm not sure how many people are going to play High Point. But Aberdeen just got that layup with the contact. We go to the under 8. 22-20. But a pull-up, who wins this one? With the under 8, Aberdeen. How many is a football program? I don't think we need it. I actually would rather divert the money into... Oh, no, you're going that one. You're going that one. I'd rather divert the money into other sports. So I don't think we'd ever be great at football. And that's like... We wouldn't have the money to compete with everyone in football. But basketball, we could. Yeah, that might be the thing, Mystic. They might have to form an alliance and just schedule non-conference games against each other. Aberdeen up to 10 points already. So we hit the under 8 timeout. Chance for 11 at the free throw line when we get back. One episode of San Diego is Kansas and UCLA. Rest will be chalk. Yeah, I think Kansas could win if they play everything in the first half against Cal Baptist. UCLA is an interesting one because I had UConn winning, but obviously they did not look impressive against Furman outside of Reed. Right, in a video game, yes. In a video game, I could do it. I would rather have the money for basketball at this point. If VCU can scale escape Mariners and Utah State and schedule Memphis, no, it's better than nothing. You get quad 1, quad 2 games. Right, the tide has turned. 72% you want Iowa State to win. It was at 25% just a couple moments ago. Chalk City. Chalkacity. I love it. If you like what you see, folks, hit the like button, subscribe. We hit the under 8 timeout. Aberdeen at the line for the and 1 and for Iowa State's 4th foul. You always only got 2 of the 22 after having 35 the last time. Who's got the chalk? My bracket 3 of the teams having the Sweet 16 are out. Oh. I think I had Vandy. I had St. Mary's. I kept all my Elite 8, kept all my Final 4. I had Gonzaga as well. Yeah, I had Gonzaga in the Sweet 16 too. I now I'm going to the Final 4. I've not lost an Elite 8 team yet, so I'll take that. Aberdeen at the line for the and 1. And Aberdeen cannot get the friendly roll. Misses the free throw, going back to Iowa State as it goes out of play. 20% people are stupid. This will kill my bracket. Oh, no, Chuck's... Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember that show. Mid-2000s. Nick, here we go. Lipsy. Goes up top. Back to Lipsy it goes on the near side. Swing around Bateman. Deep 3. Air ball. Iowa State 0 for 9 from 3. Last touch out of bounds by Plata. Back to Kentucky. Iowa State, a very good three-point shooting team on the season. Nearly 39%. For some perspective, they enter the tournament ranked 9th in three-point percentage. The number 2 total of any team in the power conferences. But 0 for 9 today. Oh, a corner 3. That one misses way too short. And it goes out of play. Lipsy lets it go out. Going back to Iowa State. She did it again. Wow. Wow. She'll get to 40. Mid-lane player props in a game like this. Not for this. No. Not in the tournament. Regular season maybe, but not in the tournament. All right. Heisey. Up top it goes for Plata. Plata. Gives himself to Torre. Torre across him, gives himself on the far side of Heisey. Heisey back up top to Torre. 3 ball from the far side, off the backboard and out. 0 for 10 from 3. One of the top 10 3-point shooting teams in the nation is 0 for 10 from 3 this game. Aberdeen will take it down on the left side with 7 to go. Garrison. From the right side, feeds it down low. Yelovich double teamed. Yelovich blocking foul on Iowa State. That'll be their 5th. Our round 2 matchups are hard for people to pick, even if they guess the round 2 teams, because the matchups are closer. A lot more evenly matched. A lot more evenly matched. Actually, that's 6 on Iowa State. One more there in the bonus. We have a tour from Paula. I appreciate you a ton on that one. Thank you so much, Paula. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much. All the way from Canada. Love it. Up in the Great White North. I love it. I just realized I have not made that much on stream. Yeah, I thought it looked for a moment like UK was going to run away with it. But Iowa State still in this thing despite despite hitting no threes, 0 for 10. Lipsy. On the near side, pick on the left side, set by Buchanan. Pick and roll, Buchanan, block from behind. Nice block there by Jelavic, the 6'11" from Croatia. Forward from Croatia, gets the block. Now Aberdeen on the right side, guarded by Heisey. Back up top at half court to Jelavic. 12 on the shot clock. Owe tries to cut, not there, so Jelavic resets the play. Picks up his dribble at half court. Feeds out to the right side for Chandler. Chandler on the right side. Double team comes. Good trap there. Feeds it to Garrison on the second block on the right side. 3-ball for Aberdeen. They switch the play. Can't get it. Good defense there by the Cyclones. Kentucky scored 2 points the last 5 minutes. Iowa State has not scored the last 3 minutes. 3-ball. Lipsy. Can't get it off the front of the rim. 0 for their last 11 from 3. Neither team can buy a bucket right now. Owen will take it down. Right on that one, Charizard. Yep. Right on that one. Yep. I was saying this one. Obviously, that was before Jefferson went down, but... Oh, at 3-ball. Off the dribble. Got it. Snaps the scoring drill. Gets over the hands of Momcilovic. And Owe knocking that one down. So you get one with the refs don't call foul. Well, if you go straight up or block, you get all ball. Lipsy. Bounce pass up top. Momcilovic. Catch and shoot 3. That one's good. Iowa State finally a 3. Is it a 3-point? Or is it Iowa State does? Not anymore. Not anymore. The announcer strings right there. The starting 0 for 11. Iowa State gets a 3. Momcilovic. His first of the game. Now it's Aberdeen. Goes up top. 3-ball. Air ball for Kentucky. Back to Iowa State. Let's go, Kentucky. How's it going, Ken? Appreciate you, man. Come there, McCheese winning? Yeah, I do too. Baseball, college baseball being popular for switch NCAA tournament style? No, I think the way they do it now is fine. You can't do 1-game elimination after a long season like that. How's it going, Jack? Girlfriend? Appreciate you tuning in. Because pro college baseball, too, is about the rotation that you have. And that gets destroyed in a 1-game format like that. Buchanan feeds it down low to Bateman. Bateman reverse lane on the near side. Can't get it. Moreno gets the board. And Aberdeen will take it down. Aberdeen. They go quick down the floor. Diabate loses the handle. Gets it back. Though kicks out. Left corner. Williams for 3. Got it. Number 3 for 3. Cam Williams. The Tulane transfer knocks that one down. Back-to-back threes for the Cats. Williams had a 3 last time off the bench. Gets a 3 there. 5-point game again. Now floater here in the paint. Misses wide. Lipsy can't get it. Rebound though. Falls for Buchanan on the far side. Buchanan gives it off to Torrey. Kicks out to the far corner. 3-ball open. Can't get it. Bateman misses and Iowa State just 1 for 13 from 3. This game. Owen will kick it down on the right side. Holding it in half court, guarded by Torrey up top. He'll get a pick on the left side for Moreno up high. Owen now spins around with the right elbow. Owen, layup. Can't get it. Missed the easy layup. And Iowa State will take it down. Fakes the 3. Now we'll try the 3. It's an air ball. The putback by Lipsy misses short. Don't know why Momcilovic tried the 3 there and not initially. Held ball. Possession now with Kentucky with 2:52. I'm not sure why he tried the 3 there and not initially when he had more space. Oh, yes, he came from Oklahoma. Yep. So he fouls not going to call. Yep. Higher seed versus lower seed best of 5 series each round. Best of 5 is too much. Best of 3. I found best of 3. Tournament would take a while, though. The tournament would take way too long to play at that point. You would need the tournament to be 6 weeks instead of 3. So that wouldn't work. Non-con rivalry that should be in the same conference. Pitt, West Virginia. Backyard brawl. Number 350 Spider-Man. Cam Williams. Yeah, easily backyard brawl. Who wins? I think Kentucky wins. I had Iowa State before Jefferson went down. I'm going to go Kentucky at this point. But Iowa State in this thing, despite being 1 for 13 and 3, Momchilovich, he's just 1 for 5 behind the arc. Leading scorer on the team this year, 49% from 3. In which conference? ACC or Big Ten? Pitt, West Virginia? Or Big 12, you mean? ACC. Right, football, I agree. Yeah. Basketball, yeah. I was thinking football on that one. Right, Iowa State, yeah. For basketball, I'll go with that. Kansas, Missouri was host team conference. Oh, yeah, the border war was so good. Man, those border war games are intense. So 28-23 your score here. We go to the under 4. Again, we're doing every game today. It's going to redirect you after this is done to the St. John's Kansas game, and then we'll be live for every single game after that's done. We'll call multiple games at the same exact time. As we've done throughout the tournament. Kentucky Kentucky looks a little bit different right now. Best soup? I'm not really a soup person. Right, West Virginia is next to Ohio, Maryland. Yes, it is. You know, they're not Big 10. They are Big 12, which I'm fine with. Again, we're trying to get to 72.5 thousand subscribers. Right, the soonest we stock in softball, yeah. You need to regulate the portal a little bit. Yeah, that should be same conference card, yep. Illinois fans think Mizzou's the biggest rival? Mizzou, I don't see that at all. Philly tonight, Midwest bracket, East bracket, yep. Yeah, the regions don't matter. It's based on the where the Sweet 16 is. So that one goes off the foot of Aberdeen, off the inbound. Nice trap there by Lipsy and Torrey on the left side. Another turnover there by Kentucky. Right, the names in the arenas are, it's based on the Sweet 16, the Elite 8 sites. Right, now that geographically worked for West Virginia since it came to the Big 12. Yep. Kicks out to the far side in the corner. Fakes the corner 3. Now Momchilovich feeds it down low. No travel. Kicks out to the near side. Heisey. Now resets up top with Lipsy. Buchanan back to Lipsy. Up top it goes. Pass is deflected. Out of bounds. Back to Kentucky. They might get a tech on that one too. He kicked the ball afterwards. Heisey kicked the ball afterwards. I wonder if they're going to get a tech on this one. Kicked it in frustration. Ever went off his foot. This could be a tech. Heisey kicked the ball into the stands. They're not going to call it. I've seen that go both ways. Heisey kicked the ball into the stands. No call. Diabate now. From the left elbow. Kicks out to the right corner. Extra pass out wide. From the right side. Feeds into the restricted area. Moreno. He's fouled. 1-1 coming up. That's 7 on Iowa State. Scott Hunter Gold Star. Be there for bowl games. Have a great time, man. Have a great time. Yeah, UConn, UCLA, and Virginia, Tennessee are 2 bangers of games. It's going to be great. Yeah, Kentucky's going to be able to shoot a top from 3 in the second half. Well, Iowa State just needs to get anything going from 3 in the second half. Moreno at the line for a 1-1. Actually, it was a shooting foul, but it doesn't matter because the first one's good. Oh, you can't be by, right. Around that one. Hip clip, yep. Yeah, funny how that works out. Great for basketball and football. Favorite rivalry, great for both. Ooh. 30-23 your score. Today determine Pope's job? No, I don't think so. No, he'll be okay. Buchanan gives it off on the near elbow. Momcilovic. Up top it goes. Pick on the left side set. Lipsy gives it off. Heisey picks up his dribble. Bad pass. Gets back to half court. Lipsy. Cross our 4 on the clock. Kicks out near side. 2, 1. Spins around the floater. Can't get it. The tip-in's no good. The third chance no good. Rebound the play. Still with Iowa State. It gets on the near corner from Momcilovic. He'll try the 3. That one's good. His second of the game. Your best score in both basketball and football. Oh, man. I got to think about this one. Williams. He stepped out of bounds. Williams was not aware of where he was on the floor. He stepped down the left side on the corner. I said Michigan's up there. Kentucky, Tennessee. Kentucky, Tennessee is up there. Pope safe? Yeah, I think he is. Yeah, there you go, Johnster. I like that. I like that alignment. Lipsy, cross him here on the far side. Pick on the right side, set by Heisey. Lipsy, at half court, gives it off to Nelson. Pick on the right side, set by Momcilovic. Plata. Post up here on the second block on the near side. Feeds it down low. Layup with a contact. Foul. 2 free throws coming up here for Heisey. The UNI transfer. Kentucky, Louisville's a good pick too. For that. Free throws. First one. No good. Too strong there for Heisey. Maybe the Iron Bowl? It might be the Iron Bowl, actually. It could be Alabama-Auburn. Second one, Heisey goes 1 for 2 that trip. 67% free throw shooter goes 1 for 2. Why is that anything today? I have no idea. It should not be. It's going to get no attention. Garrison will check in. Moreno checks out. He's on 2 fouls, so he'll check out for the rest of the half. It might be the Iron Bowl. Chandler gets the inbound here. He'll take it down the floor. I think more people care about it when it's not, when something on versus when it's on during the tournament. On the right side here, Aberdeen loses off his foot. Another turnover. Momcilovic gets it. He'll take it down the far side, kicks out to the far corner. Now working the baseline. Layup, foul. He'll shoot 2. Nelson, the Utah Valley transfer, going to the line. That's 9 on the Cats. Not a 6-inch Italian BMT, but I am a sub. I love it. Love it, Coach College Hoops. I love it. I love a good dad joke like that. Appreciate you subbing. If you haven't subbed already, hit that like button, subscribe, helps the channel out a ton. Yep, Hope's safe, yep. Yep, Heisey's sister on the USA Women's Hockey Team, yep. Yep, Taylor Heisey, yep. Phenomenal player. Won their 3rd gold medal ever. Runs our own runners in scoring position? Oh, no. First one's good. Tempo picks up? Yes, I do. I think Tempo picks up in the second half. Tempo's been fine today. It's just they're missing shots. Buchanan checks in. Plata checks out for the Cyclones. St. John's or Kansas? Who I have? I have Kansas. Second one, no good. 1 for 2 that trip. Off the back of the iron. Well, I'm not sure. Oh, wait. Oh, basketball and football, same calendar year? Oh, Ohio State. 2007. Ohio State. I thought I said baseball for a second. I'm not sure, but... Another turnover. Pass to the left elbow for Chandler. It's poked away. Kentucky cannot hold on to the ball. Shot clock turned off. It's 12 turnovers already for Kentucky, above their season average of 10, and it's already in 1 half. Yeah, Florida played Ohio State both football and basketball that year. Kicks out to the far corner. 3 ball. Heisey, open. Got it. And Iowa State in front for the first time since 2-0. They were down 20-9. Since then, a 22-10 run to end the half. And Iowa State in front. Arkansas used to be a good game in the final. Be a phenomenal game. Oh my God, be a phenomenal game. Calipari against Sampson? Yeah, sign me up for that one. Florida will be bloodbath? I hope so. I hope so. Best school for sports outside the Big Three? Oh, I don't know on that one. Well, Iowa State did in 2007, yeah. The calendar year. BLT is bacon lettuce and tomato, then what's the M in a BMT? Mayonnaise? Maybe? I'm not sure. Brooklyn Metro Transit. That's why. Or hasn't mentioned speaking basketball, but hasn't been good the last 3 or 4 years. You predict that Ron Artest would change its name before he did it. That's impressive. For Iowa State, you're 0 for 3 in your Sweet 16 teams. Yeah, that's not good. That is not good. 31-30 your score. Everyone that poll you think wins this one. So outside the Big Three, the best... I don't know, actually. Yeah, I'm thinking Oklahoma. Penn State's always... Penn State. LSU 30-13. Yeah, they're going to run train on that game. Yeah. Houston wins it the 1 year I didn't put him as the champ the last 3 years. Always seems to work out like that. It's like when you bet on a team. The moment you bet on them, they start sucking. Again, appreciate all you guys that time for tuning in. We'll be live for all the games with Oklahoma. Let me check on that one. Let me check. Meta World Peace. What a name. Yeah, they lost to the Natty. I mean, there wasn't really a natty back then for football. So, there wasn't really a natty. I guess technically that was because it was 1 against 2. So, yeah, you are right on that one, yeah. You are right on that one. You can say it was 17th of Bulls in Knoxville, and they came back and won. Yeah, it's a back-and-forth game. But Iowa State have not hit any threes. They were over the first 11. If they can start getting their shots to go, and this is a good three-point shooting team. 39% of the season, top 10 in the nation. They can get some of these threes to go. Things change a little bit. Again, we're at halftime right now. Mouse at Palace, one of the darkest moments in NBA history. After this game is done, it's going to redirect you. I mean, Chad Ochocinco, I mean, that... It is stranger than that. It is stranger, because he kept his first name. Ron Artest changed his entire name, and he called himself, his last name was World Peace, after being involved in the Malice of the Palace. Like, that's like the anti-peer. Like, the it's the anti-peace. Some halftime stats for you. Aberdeen leads with 10. Only 5 points for him after over 30 last time out. He's 2 for 5 from the field. Iowa State just 19% behind the arc. Well below their season average of 39%. Momcilovic leads with 10. He's got 2 threes. After missing his first 4, got his last 2. Lipsy's got 9. Foul trouble, Moreno has 2. Aberdeen has 2 for Kentucky, and then for Iowa State, Torrey has 2. But the turnovers, Kentucky 12. Oh, no, I don't blame 1 bit. No, I don't blame 1 bit on that. You come after me like that? Yeah. You good times. Kentucky is -8 in turnovers. By 4% point for little brother. I wasn't called it at the time, but it flows off the tongue a lot better now. But yeah, it's only a 1-point game. It is neck and neck. Meet out of the airport. All good, Hippo. All good. Yeah, mine's just a little bit different for sure. Yeah, 221 burns with position, not great. Oh, there you go. Now, Alex. Yep. Rushing to college suit during Mouse Palace. Yes. Yeah, he would do it for that. If the turnover yesterday. Oh yeah, that was insane. That was insane yesterday. 34-17 LSU. And basketball, yeah. And Mouse Palace flows better. Does Mouse happen? Yes, it still happens, yeah. What influenced me the most? What announcers? Oh, man. I would say Al Michaels. Bob Costas. What game remains today am I looking most forward to? Besides Florida, I would say... I think UConn UCLA. I think UConn UCLA could be a really, really good game. We're at halftime right now. Right, it's a feeling. It's not an action. You'll be feeling malice. Yep. Florida blowout Iowa. I think it has a good chance of being a blowout. They're play down low. And 31-30 your score. Last one runs of spring. That's not good. Yeah, St. John's, Kansas is going to be great. St. John's, Kansas, Virginia, Tennessee, and UConn, UCLA are the top three games, I think, of the night slate. Yeah, that's not good, Jackson. That was not good. I would say win this one. If they can start knocking down some threes, the problem is that Kentucky's turned over 12 times. So you can look at it one of two ways. Iowa State, normally a good three-point shooting team, they're only 19%. And yet they're up by 1. You can also look at it as Kentucky has turned it over 12 times, -8 in turnovers, and yet they're only down 1. Happy Sunday, Menace. Yep. Never went to a basketball doubleheader. It's fun. It's a unique experience because there's a 30-minute break in between the games. And you're going to see, like, them taking out the student sections and the bands and all that. Yeah, I think Florida wins today by a lot. I think they do. I've never heard that story, Hot Wax. How's it going, JP? Appreciate you being here, man. Happy Sunday Madness to you. Yeah, that's not good, Jackson. Nope. Yeah, that's a legal term. Yes, it is. That is a legal term. Rainy Sunday on the East Coast? All right. Garrison's got high IQ. He's got a really high basketball IQ. Lock in UK. We will see what happens. Again, we're at halftime right now. Hopefully Florida football came back to be dominant. They had to get rid of Napier at least. Summerall, I think, will take that program in the right direction. I do think Summerall could be a very good coach. Oh, the extra beer? Oh, that was incredible. That prompt last night was an all-timer. Yeah, Texas, Alabama, that's going to be an interesting one. I think, obviously, without Holloway, that's a whole different team for Alabama. And they survived losing Bediako mid-season. They survived without Holloway last game. And the Barney prompt was amazing. Oh, yeah, that Barney prompt was great. From years ago, from last year. Sutherland, big win, yep. You think Iowa State fight song? It's a Louisville fan. I think I just if I stayed up for Texas, Alabama. Oh, man, I don't work tonight. Yeah, I hate the scheduling on Sunday. There should not be a game starting on a Sunday night at 10 o'clock. Yeah, there should not be a schedule like... Tottenham against Forest? That was a bloodbath. Tottenham might seriously do it. Like, Tottenham might legitimately do it. Like, it's getting very real with 7 to go. They're going to come back for Iowa State in the first half. Yep, they ended the half on a 22-10 run. And we're still at the half here. Yale scheduling, yep. Yeah, that might go down. That'd be so funny. That would be so funny if they went down. Tired, Iowa State for 2.5 hours. Yeah, that's good, Jackson, at least with the pitchers. Right, Man City won the Carabao Cup. Not too surprised, but again, the Carabao Cup is a meaningless tournament. If you like what we see, the like button, subscribe. We are live for all the games today. We're going to be live for literally every single game. All the action. And later today, when games are at the same time, we're going to be everything. It's not scheduled Iowa women in prime time. Well, women's basketball is better in the afternoon than prime time. Women's basketball actually, they want to do it now while there's only one game on for March Madness versus later at night when everyone's going to be focusing on March Madness on that side. Nice black vape. What flavor? Just a water bottle. Those who don't know, it's just a water bottle. Arsenal choked? Shocker. Yeah, the Tottenham fan, I think we have the roster right now draw at home next year. Preston North End to get a 14th mid-table finish. Oh, man. How's it going, Evan? Appreciate you, man. Yeah, Purdue going up against another double-digit seed in Texas. Yeah, Texas a lot better than some of the double-digit seeds they've faced where they lost 3 straight times. Yeah, Panthers got a squad going in a good direction. 3 straight Sweet 16 appearances. 3 straight Sweet 16 appearances. Time we finish below Lincoln City. So we'll score 6, just 4 the last. Fuck. Yeah, 4th in the last 5 years. We're at halftime right now. If you like what we see, folks, hit the like button, subscribe to this episode on the channel. Try to grow this community even more. We're going to be live for all the games later today when the time comes. But right now we're at halftime. Nothing's taking place right now. Pretty much 7.5 on Texas. That sounds about right. Was Iowa State winning it all? How concerned should be? Very. Well, I'd be concerned after Jefferson went down. Yeah, good what happened last night. Yeah, they played their butts off. I'm really proud of this team. High Point put up a heck of a fight. Put up one heck of a fight. That team... Neither team deserved to lose that game. That was just a phenomenally played basketball game. LSU was through the NCAA to see if Wyatt Hill had another year of eligibility to come back. Oh, man. Michael dominates box office? Oh, fact. Oh, it's going to be #1 in the box office. It looks incredible. It looks incredible. Like, they nailed that trailer. How you kick it over Belmont? Well, UK was never on the bubble. The games this weekend have been pretty good. The second weekend's been very short, or the second round has been very good so far. Yeah, I'm going to see it too. I'm going to see it. Yeah, Project Hail Mary. I heard that was an incredible movie. I heard Ryan Gosling's phenomenal in that. What's WS so long with the PWHL's in second or third attempt? Because they had NBA funding. They had NBA funding on that one. That's why. They had NBA funding. The poster with all 6-8 teams include High Point Worms are hurt. Yep, me too. Me too. Woke off sack fly to win, alright. Right, TV money is why. Give her lifting the Ole Miss game? Alright. We're at halftime here right now. You'll be back tomorrow? Alright. 31-30 your score. Then we're going to be live for all the games later tonight. And I truly mean every single game. No exaggeration. How's it going, Isaac? Appreciate you tuning in. Gonzaga's a basketball machine. They've not gone one and done since 2008. They made the tournament every single year and have not gone one and done since 2008. Like, that's insane to think about. Do you like Utah State with the points? Appreciate your time, Bear Brim, on that one. for being a new sub. So like Utah State with the points. I think Arizona's going to win that game by a lot. Arizona, I love their guard play. They match up very well against Utah State. I would take Arizona to cover. I say I'm about to get underway here. About 20 seconds time. A big turnover differential in this one. Yep. -8 is Kentucky. Yet they're up by 1. Or down by 1. Well, Iowa State, normally good from 3. Just 3 for 16 after missing their first 11. And they're up by 1. Gray not picking Arizona for that. No, not really. Not really. Arizona, Arkansas is going to be an incredible game of basketball. I'm not regretting it. A lot of raining area. All right. Let's do this thing and get back on our way here. 54% of you think the Cyclones hold on to this 1-point lead. They ended that half on a 22-10 run. They're going right to left this time. Kentucky going left to right. Here we go. Back on our way here on the right side. It goes to Torrey. Torrey up top to Heisey. Heisey on the right side. Lipsy. Up top to Heisey. Crossover here. Spins around. The third block kicks out to the right side. Pump fake on the 3. Lipsy. Crosses over. Step back 3 on the right side. Everybody in the club getting Lipsy. Knocks down that corner 3. And Iowa State up by their largest lead today. Up by 4. Corner 3 on the right side for Lipsy. Number 3 for 3. And now it's Kentucky. Aberdeen goes through side to Owa. Driving inside. 12 on the shot clock. Floats it up. And gets the friendly roll. Only had 5 points that first half. And take it down here on the right side. Lipsy from the left elbow. Drives side. Kicks out to the left corner. 3 ball. Torrey. Open. Can't get it. Rebound the play for Yelovich. Chandler will give it down on the far side. Pump fake on the 3. Aberdeen looks to drive. Aberdeen floats it up from the far elbow. Can't get it. Too much on that floater off the back of the rim. Buchanan gets the board. And Lipsy will take it down the right side. Lipsy gives off the right corner. Momcilovic pump fake on the 3 in the right corner. And I'll reset the play up top. It goes back to Buchanan at the point. Buchanan from the left elbow kicks out to the left side. Heisey gets a pick on the right side. Heisey down, starts to go on the right side. Blocking foul. Owa getting called for that one. Team's first. Did you face what I would say? Yep. Well, women's basketball, the thing is that there's not a lot of parity in women's basketball. That's the problem. There's not a lot of parity on the women's side. If you had Cinderellas, it would be a bit more popular. Inbound here. Heisey. Up top it goes to Momcilovic. Floats it up from inside the paint. Gets it to go. Largest lead for the Cyclones. They're up by 4 again. Aberdeen gives it off near side to Owa. It's Momcilovic up to 12. Pick on the left side set. Owa trying to work the baseline on the near side. Fadeaway jumper on the baseline on the near side. Can't get it. Lipsy gets the board. He'll give it off on the right side. Take it down now into the right corner. 3 ball. Heisey. Off the rim. Too strong. Owa gets the board. Owa going down the floor here on the far side. Again, Kentucky going left to right. Iowa State right to left this half. Owa loses the handle. Turnover number 13. And then a foul going against Kentucky on Owa. Team's second. Ready to be fixed if we can. Yep. Minnesota takes the lead in that one. Wow. The woman said, holy cow. So 2 fouls on Kentucky. Both on Owa this half, and he'll check out. So there's 7 points for Owa, and he's down in foul trouble. So he's going to take a seat. Lipsy hustle. I love that. I love that. Lipsy on the right side. Floats it up. Alley. Can't get the oop. Chandler with the block. Not enough on that one. Moreno gets the board. Chandler gets the block. Now kicks out. Chandler on the pass. Aberdeen on the near side. Fake the 3 now. Trying to kick it out to the near side for Yelovich. That's a bad pass. Stolen away, but then Kentucky gets it right back. Back-to-back turnovers and pass down low. Yelovich in the restricted area. Layup on the near side. Gets it over the hands of Momcilovic. 14 turnovers already. I don't know on that one, Alex. I don't know on that one. I've never heard that one. I'll have to double check on that one. Driving the near side, Heisey. With the Cy Young only being for NL? Yeah, I've never heard that one. Lipsy. Back on the right side, set by Buchanan. 3 ball up top. Lipsy got it. 2 threes for Lipsy this half. Number 3 for 3. Iowa State up by 5. Their largest lead today. Now it's Moreno. On the far side, spins around his man. At the point, gives it off up top to Aberdeen. Aberdeen tries to drive inside. Finger roll, misses short. Put back Moreno. He gets fouled. Buchanan on the foul. And Moreno's going to line a shoot 2. That's number 1 on Iowa State. Yeah, let's see a splash right now. Yep. We need a superstar. Yes, you do. Sports talk. Yep. Yeah, superstars are important for any sport. Free throws here from Moreno. 58% the line this season. He'll get the first. He'll get the first. Actually, 70%. My apologies. 70% the line this season. Double sub here. Lipsy checks out, as does Buchanan. So Lipsy gets a breather after back-to-back threes. Second one. Got it. 2-possession game. It's over with 16:43. One-score game. Bateman. Plata. Checks it for the first time this half. They're going to get a foul going against Kentucky on the floor. That'll be their 3rd. Blocking foul on the screen. That's totally blown away. It's only a 3-point game. There's still so much time left in this one. Why not them? Hotbox. The 4 kids play basketball. March Madness Cinderella. How to define it? I would say, as it's a pushing foul there on Kentucky, that'll be their 4th. A Cinderella, I would define it as... Yeah, I'm not sure what they all have in common. Not sure. It's one of those you know when you see it. A small school in a non-power conference goes on a run. That's not known for being good at basketball. Momcilovic fades away on the right block, on the third block on the right side. He's fouled on the layup. The floater, I should say, and he will go to the line to shoot 2. 5 fouls already on Kentucky. They want the same jersey number. Baseball doesn't have that, but they do have like superstars. They have Judge, they have Ohtani. Most improbable 15, 16 natty of all time? I mean, anything. Any natty like that would be improbable. First one's good. Minnesota buzzer beater. The women's game. Oh, man. Sweet 16. There you go. Second free throw. Got it. Regards to size. Well, by small school, I mean like you know, not a power conference. Like small conference school. Aberdeen takes it down. Pick up high set by Moreno. Now Aberdeen kicks out to the far corner. Guarded by Williams. Williams double team, has to get rid of it. Williams feeds it off. But a reach and foul before the feed off. Iowa State, that'll be their 2nd. Power conference teams, if they... Like NC State, I think Cinderella. I think NC State 23. They'll be Kentucky March Madness. Oh, wow. Like NC State can't... Like NC State when they were... Depends on their seed. But just generally speaking. So that's a foul there. Driving inside Moreno. Heisey gets... Or Bateman gets the strip, I should say. But he'll call for the foul. 2 free throws coming up for Kentucky. The under 16's about. The 16 Syracuse, yep. Double-digit seed. I'd say double-digit seed. If it's a power conference school, it has to be, I think, a double-digit seed. Right, no better than a 10. 9, maybe. A 9 you might be able to get away with. Best Cinderella ever? Florida Gulf Coast was fun. Not the best ever, but they were fun. Was that Central San Diego State making the finals? Borderline. Right, power conference gets a minimum the Elite 8. Yeah, like. Well, mid-majors would be Cinderellas. Yeah, mid-majors would be Cinderellas. How's school, Alex? Or the under 16 timeout. Do the emojis in the chat if you're a fan of either one of these teams. First time in 21 years for Minnesota. Wow. UConn 2014? No. 85 Nova? Oh, easily. Yeah, 85 Nova was a Cinderella. St. Peter's was a fun one. 15 seats of the Elite Eight. Yeah, Butler also just missed every shot. Butler missed every single shot that game. Oh, that is crazy how it looks. That is crazy. Yeah, I don't know if I go UConn on that. 2014 UConn, I'm not sure. I'd say Cinderella. Yeah, in some ways it is, yeah. Oh, yeah, how would be a double-edged sword. 2014 Kentucky? No. I feel like a blue blood can never be a Cinderella. If you're a blue blood, you can never be a Cinderella. FAU Cinderella, yeah. Dayton? No, that's not Cinderella. If you're a 1C, that's not Cinderella. Feel good story, but not Cinderella. Yeah, Nova was incredible, that natty. If you're a blue blood, you can never be a Cinderella. Like, Duke can never be a Cinderella. UNC can never be a Cinderella. St. Peter's beats UNC. Does Coach K left with a title? Or Kansas win? I think Kansas wins. And Nova's the lowest ones won the natty. Yep. 21 UCLA. COVID was a little bit different. I think UCLA is also a weird one because I don't know if they're a blue blood. They were only good with Wooden. Like, I'm not sure if UCLA is a blue blood. Like, when I think the blue bloods, I think Kentucky, UNC, Duke, Kansas. And UConn. UConn's a new age blue blood. UCLA, I don't know, they have not, like... I don't know about UCLA. It's been a while since they've been, like, consistently dominant. First free throw, can't get it. Moreno misses the first. Michigan State, they're on that second tier of blue blood. That second tier with Louisville and whatnot. Same for the Moreno. 0 for 2 that trip. Moreno misses both. And Iowa State gets it back, taking it down the left side here. Is Lipsy. Lipsy back in the game. Finger roll on the right side, blocked, but goaltend. Was on the way down. Moreno getting called for that one. 7-point lead. And Lipsy, 8 points this half. Was UConn blue blood in 2014? They were not. No, I'll give you that. They were not. I take out Wooden, UCLA always won at it, yeah. I'll give you that. Yeah, we're not a blue blood in 2014. I'll give you that. Aberdeen drives inside. Layup here on the far block. Can't get it, but fouled. Blocking foul going against Lipsy. Team's fourth, and he'll shoot 2. Whereas like Notre Dame football. Yeah, that's a good comparison. Right, 8 seeds lowest with the natty. You would never separate him how we are a team built upon Wooden, but never emulate what he achieved. Nope. Who's the... Man. Two free throws here for Aberdeen. 80% the free throw line. First one's good. Fire and Pope. I think his seat's warm. I'm not firing him, but I think his seat is warm if next year does not go better. Second free throw, got it. They go right back to that status. That is true. High one future blue blood, yes. Yes. Lipsy. Pick on the right side set. Lipsy. The left elbow feeds it up high. Pass on the alley-oop. Trying to find Plata. It's a good idea. Plata was open on that cut. Off a double team, but the pick and roll. Couldn't get it to go. Too high on the pass. 2 years in a row. I think you can be. You can be Cinderella 2 years in a row. If you're a 13 seed back-to-back years, you can be. Aberdeen, if expectations are higher the second time, but like if High Point makes a Sweet 16 next year, they're a Cinderella. Aberdeen crossing over, 12 on the shot clock. Feeds that to the far side. Williams, step back 3. Too strong, off the side of the rim. Rebound falls to Buchanan. Your purple blood, yep. Gonzaga, they haven't even won a natty yet. Gonzaga's not a blue blood. They're not even in any tiers. They haven't won a natty. Florida's like that tier 3. Bateman. Finger roll on the near side, left side, can't get it, put back, fouled, shooting 2, will be Plato. The freshman from Germany going to the line here is at 6 on Kentucky. You know, someone else trying to think it's a little bit of a blip. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, the real tends to have straight up blue in their logo. They do. Oh, that's awful, Alex. Sorry to hear about your dad. Two free throws here for Plato. 63% at the line. For Gonzaga, they're until they win a natty, they're in like that Purdue tier. Take a look at this one too. You're looking for goaltending, actually. That might have hit the rim. They might be looking at goaltending here. Diabate might have made contact with the ball as it was on the rim, which would make this an and 1. So go to a stoppage here as I take a look at this. To pull up to UCLA, yeah, that was fun. Yeah, DePaul's been good in a while. They're better this year, but Michigan State, Indiana State, DePaul, Penn, the most random Final Four group. Most random Final Four group was probably the one with Jacksonville. The most random one was UCLA, Jacksonville, New Mexico State, and St. Bonaventure. That's the most random group. Any thoughts on Texas Tech against Alabama tonight? I think Tech is going to win that game. I don't think Bama's the same team without Holloway. Yeah, 0 since they joined the Big East, which is insane to me. Are they officially a basketball school if they go back to back? I think they're both. They're both. Right, start a football program now with all the money in NIL, you can't compete. Unless you have a lot of money, you couldn't do it. Right, Teachers without top end, but Bama, no defense and no Holloway. High Point is not football, no. Have not since 1950. The ball's not been good in a while. They were better this year than previous years, but still nowhere close to the tournament. Want Billy Duback? No, we do not. I'm fine with Golden as our coach. MSU, ever since D'Antonio was gone. Georgia Coast State moved up, have lots of money. Well, they just got tired of being FCS and the top dog. I mean, they have the talent to compete at the highest level. I get it. Now the playoffs are open for everyone. Technically speaking, I get moving up. If Florida's the only school that can't decide whether football or basketball. Indiana's Indiana. Seton Hall's a weird one. Yeah, when the Paul makes it to the big dance, yeah, we're celebrating. Yeah, 2023, 1970 are the two most random. I'll trade Billy D for the High Point coach. My team is High Point. I'm a High Point fan. That's my school, alma mater there. It's class of 2019. Yeah, that hit the rim. That should be goaltending. Diabate made contact with the ball as it was on the rim. You're not going to get the call. First free throw misses short. I'm speaking with Gene right now. Yeah, LSU's football, yeah, easily. Wisconsin, that's a borderline one, yeah. Wisconsin, I think, is football. But that's borderline. Second one, got it. 1 for 2 that trip for Plato. 63% free throw shooter. And you'll check out if we go 1 for 2. High Point, or do you go for a history award? No, High Point. And once this close to winning natty. How the mighty have fallen. Oh, we'll take it down the far side as Iowa State leads by 6. Aberdeen. Give yourself on the far elbow. Now, top of Diabate at the free throw line. Fakes the drive inside on the near side. Now spins around, loses the handle. He falls down. Possession shower is with Kentucky. So they'll maintain possession here on the hell ball with 10 on the shot clock. High Point's promise of future? Oh, yeah. Future's so bright for High Point. Oh, yeah. Believe me, we're going to be good for a while, I think. We have the money. We have the money, we have the resources, we have the buy-in. I think we're going to be in a really good spot. And Michigan's a football school. Did one everyone's agree being from Wisconsin? They want to retire somewhere warm. In 1990 was only their second appearance and made to the Natty. Well, Kentucky can't get this ball in. It's 5 seconds. If they don't call a timeout, they had 3. They can't get the ball in. 5-second violation and another turnover going back to Iowa State. Lipsy takes it down the right side. Feeds it on the alley-oop. What a feed by Lipsy to Buchanan. 8-point game. Largest lead for the Cyclones today. Aberdeen takes it down. Aberdeen holding the play on the near side. Pick on the left side, set by Moreno. Aberdeen now. So Moreno falls down, no call. Aberdeen will feed it down low. It goes for Diabate. Double teamed. Last touched by Buchanan, out of bounds. Staying with Kentucky with 8 on the shot clock. You know much about mine? Oh, that sucks. You know, I think, the future is so bright for High Point. We have the facilities. We have everything we need to be a successful mid-major. Pull up a jumper there on the far side. Got it. Owe. On the baseline on the far side. 46-40. Lipsy now. Pick on the left side. Set up high by Momcilovic. Kicks out to the left side of Bateman. Swings around the right side. Heisey crossover goes up top to the point to Buchanan. Buchanan left side here for Lipsy. Pick on the right side. Set Lipsy now crosses over. From the free throw line, floats it up. Can't get it. The tip in is no good. Tip back for Kentucky. And I'll take it down the floor here. Owe. Taking it down the floor on the near side. Drives inside. Owe, the floater. Can't get it with a putback tip. No good. Moreno blew the putback tip. And Iowa State will take it down here. Torre on the left side. Crossover. Works to the baseline. Layup. Gets it. It's a poor switch by Kentucky. Diabate was caught off balance. Never doubted, nope. 48-40. The ball's a dorm named Seton Hall. And timeout, Kentucky. So why they took one now and not a minute ago with the 5 seconds. Bonus is 6 fouls. No, bonus is 7. Bonus, what that just means is that the next foul is going to be a free throw. That's all it means. Right, being located in North Carolina helps as well. Yes, big basketball state. Right, best player today, Aberdeen, was not asked to come back to Florida. He would not start for the Gators. He would not have started for them. And now it's in trouble for UK. If you like what you see, folks, hit the like button, subscribe, helps the channel out a ton, so try to grow this community even more. Over 250 in the chat right now watching this one. In Minnesota, yep, Sweet 16. First time in nearly over 2 decades. NBA expensive 36 at some point. Oh, fact. 100% fact. Whole state of Indiana be at the Final Four producing it. It would be very hard to get a ticket, yes. Whole state would be there. All right, back on our way here. Harrison up top, gives it off near side behind the arc to Williams. Williams goes up top. Aberdeen, 5 on the clock, kicks out to the far corner. 4-3, tripped up, gets it back. Owe going to the line. Or excuse me, Owe gets fouled on that one. It's 5 on Iowa State. One's back taking a hit today? Oof. Yeah, more than what? Oh, easily. More than what was Phoenix. Yeah, because you have to travel for that. Inbound here, Diabate. From the far elbow, Aberdeen. Pull-up jumper. Can't get it. Rebound. Falls for Garrison. It's trapped in the corner on the left side. Feeds it to Williams. Down low now. In the restricted area. Pass. It's a bad one. Stolen away. Lipsy. And he will get the finger roll in the right block. 10-point lead for the Cyclones. They might be cooked. They might be cooked at this point. First time today, I would say it's up by double digits. It was 20-9. 8 minutes into this one. Kentucky has scored 20 points the last 20 minutes. Oh, wait, he loses the handle. Another turnover. They have numbers. Heisey, layup, foul, and one. Iowa State right now on a 43-20 run. Dominant. We go to the under 12. Yeah, that was funny. Sports Talk. Yep. Remember when that happened? Got to run all the way to Philly. Have a great time, man. Enjoy the games. Enjoy being at the tournament. Got to know how it goes. That's 7 on the Cats and a free throw coming up here when we get back as well. Game getting away from them. Yep. Last took Iowa State. Yep. Iowa State plus 4.5. Yeah, you're in a good spot. Iowa State plus 4.5. How'd you get that odds? They were the favorite. This will be the most over in a top 7 matchup this soon. It's bad right now. I don't know if it's the most over, but so I remember Florida, Virginia. I just do 2 minutes in. It's still technically the third quarter. Yep. Yeah, get 7-6 Kentucky's cook. You know what that means. But they've only scored 20 points the last 20 minutes. And they cannot hold on to the ball. I mean, it's embarrassing right now with Kentucky, with their ball handling. I bought when they were down first quarter. Oh, that makes sense then. I want to cut if they do it, man. I want to cut if they can pull this off. Start wishing they kept Calipari. There was time for both sides to move on. Kentucky has turned over 17 times. Pope, his seat's getting hot. Pope's only on his second year, though. Pope's on his second year. His seat's hot next year. If I would say Florida for the title game, I have Florida against Michigan for the title game. There's 17 turnovers, minus 11 in that column. Like, Pope is only in year 2. He'll get 1 more year to right the ship. Houston's defense is suffocating. That's a great pick. Call the games like Mike Goldberg. Oh, that'd be a horrible stream. But stuff like that's a full game, only 40 points. Yep, 1 point per minute. Like Mark Poop. Sure, Louisville fans like Pope right now. If you like what you see, that like button, subscribe. 72,464 in terms of subs right now. So you guys have been awesome. Duke is the best successful player of the 3. Oh, easily. Easily. Well, Shire had been groomed as the assistant for a while. He's been groomed as the assistant for a while. That's what I saw as the Calipari one. I think it was time for both sides to move on that one. Your offense or Cougar defense? I mean, that'd be Elite 8. A rematch of last year's Natty. I don't have Clayton to go off this time. So the white smoke time for a new Pope. Free throw misses. And Iowa State, now it's 65% the line this game. They're still the worst free throw shooting team in this tournament. Of all the 68 teams in the field. Aberdeen will take it down. Pick on the right side. Set up high by Garrison. Crossing over here. Double team. Feeds it low to Garrison. Double team comes on the second block on the far side. He's fouled. And Garrison will shoot 2. The Oklahoma State transfer go to the line. It's at 6 on Iowa State. Yep, defense versus offense. Yep. Though this is the first year Houston really has NBA talent. Like, Samson's squads are really good. They don't have NBA guys. This is the first year they have a guy that will go pro. Like, top 5 pick. Garrison misses the first. And he gets the second. 1 for 2 that trip. Free throw percentage this tournament? I think they were 71% last time, so probably about 67%, 68% this tournament. Momcilovic up top, gives off on the left side to Lipsy. Lipsy pick on the right side, set by Buchanan. Lipsy with down the clock, picks up his dribble, goes out on the right side. Back to Lipsy. 5 on the shot clock, out wide on the right side. Driving here, spin move. Torre gets inside with a spin move. The athleticism, 13-point game. Oh, I don't know though, Mr. Rova. Was that I actually don't know on that. Bad pass there by Garrison. Feeds it to the far corner. It's overthrown. 18 turnovers already in 30 minutes of play. They gotta go on a run now or they're gonna get out of the gym. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. They can't stop turning it over. Lipsy. Up top here goes to Buchanan. Spins around his man. Picks up his dribble. Now feeds it down low on the pick and roll. Torre. Layup on the left block. Got it. Over the hands of Aberdeen. It's a 15-point game. Troy and Pope. Oh, so you can cover the spread. Will UConn cover it? As Kentucky calls a timeout. They have 1 left. UConn cover the spread. I don't think they will. Houston can beat the Wizards without Traore. They fiction. Fiction on that. Yeah, Iowa State's head coach. Yeah. Yeah, TJ's jacked up right now. How's it going, Tommy? Appreciate you tuning. No injury yet. Iowa State. Again, it was 20-9 Kentucky. A 47-21 run since then. When it comes to free throws, man, that's horrendous. 2 out of 3 bad on that. In the modern era, I mean, it could be Pope when all's said and done. Okay, we're at 72,464 on subs. If you haven't done so, hit that like button, subscribe. Help us get to 72.5 by the end of the day. Yeah, Kentucky should not be this bad right now. No. Well, 18 turnovers. You're minus 12 in turnovers. You're going to suck. You're not winning games if you're minus 12 in turnovers. We get back on our way here. Just a little bit. A 10-1 run. Almost stolen away. Goes out of play, though. Looking for Chandler. With the 2 3-pointers to start the game, but nothing since. Tipped away by Lipsy on that pass. Back it goes to Kentucky at half court. Aberdeen driving near side from the second block on the near side. 4 on the clock. Puts up the shot. It's blocked. Buchanan gets the board. Lipsy goes up top. Momcilovic for 3. Got it. His 3rd of the game. Momcilovic. 18-point game. 13-1 run. A 50-21 run. Garrison up top to Williams. Now it's Garrison. Or, I should say, crossing over here. 10 on the clock. Spins around his man. Puts up the layup on the near side. Gets it while falling down. Yeah, that could be the ball game, yeah. Now driving here quickly. Heisey. They're too slow getting back. Kentucky caught napping, getting back, and Heisey with the easy layup on the left side. Yeah, Edgeworth's going to look great in Lakers jersey next year. He's so good on the interior. He's so good down low as an offender. 3 ball for Aberdeen. Crossover. Can't get it. 2 strong rebound falls, though, for Kentucky. Yet 3 guys for Iowa State chasing the ball. And just fell for Owe. He gets it to go. Remember when Kentucky was in foul forwards and Elite Eights? Yep. They've fallen. Lipsy taken down the left side. Pick on the right side, set by Buchanan. While the pick and roll now kicks out to Momcilovic. Momcilovic from the left corner. Will spin around his man, posting up with 10 on the shot clock. From the 3rd block, spins around. Momcilovic kicks it back to Lipsy. He fakes the 3, gets a pick underneath from Momcilovic. Layup here off the block on the left side. Lipsy going off the Seth. You only got 3 women's games wrong. That's impressive. That's impressive. You look like AI out there. Yes, he is. You serve so many turnovers, I feel like we're a bakery. If you choke this, I'm going to cyclone power myself off a cliff. I don't think I'm choke this because that's not going to be turnover number 20. Owe to Chandler. Can't get the 3. That was going to be turnover number 20. Got tipped on the pass, but Owe got it back. Chandler misses the 3. Momcilovic. Up top to Lipsy. 8 to go. The last time UK was legit natty contender, Obama was halfway through his second term. It's been a bit. Did Jackson get harnessed at some point? Hopefully this year. I don't think it's going to happen, but... Momcilovic, crossover, ankle breaker! Can't get the 3. That would have been on the March Madness one shiny moment highlight reel afterwards if he got that ankle breaker 3. Foul there going against Kentucky as Torrey took a shot trying to get the board. He's still down in some pain. We go the under 8. Nate Burleson, I mean, it's not the best host. Perfect workers on the James Winston Factory. Yep, you got decked on that one. Still down on the ground. He already lost to Jefferson. Last game in the tournament. In danger of losing Torrey here. We go the under 8. 1-1 coming up here for Iowa State, but obviously the bigger concern is Torrey. The freshman from France. Yeah, I'm not crazy about the studio this year for CBS. Not crazy about their presentation with the in-game studio this year. Yeah, Burleson color commentary is decent. And the studio is good. Now as a host. He's better when he can give analysis. And now you need, nope. Right, 8-9s can go either way. Right, 8-9s and 1 second go either way. There's the reason JB sells a job. Yep. And he's so good. JB is so good. 75 and phenomenal. All right, the under 8 timeout here. Bill Self is the best current coach in the NCAA. Yep. That's crazy to think about. Yeah, here we are. Sports Talk on that one. Yep. Crazy times we're living. Crazy times. All right, 63-45. Torrey is okay. It's good to see. Torrey is okay, just a bit of a hard fall. Owen tried to get the board. I was in foul trouble. Point Guard University? I don't know about Point Guard University. I don't know if I go that far with Michigan State. Obviously Magic, but other than that, I'm not sure if I go Point Guard University for Michigan State. Getting ugly? Yep, it was ugly for a while in that one with LSU. 1-1 here. Got the first. Buchanan. The Virginia transfer. 19-point game. Church of the Choke. Blessed are the Cyclones, for they shall inherit this game. And they shall inherit a 20-point lead. Their largest lead of the day. Plata checks in. Buchanan checks out with 7:42. Hey, Benetti's a great guy. Benetti's an awesome announcer. Oh, we'll take it down the floor here. Gives it off to Chandler up top. Chandler gives it off to Johnson. Johnson tries to lay up. It goes out of play. Back to Iowa State. That's not easy to do, filling in. Yeah, he just lost the handle. That's turnover number 20. 20 turnovers for Iowa State. Florida cover? I think they do. Yes, I think they do. Their play down low is so good. They're going to get second chance points. Easy looks. Momcilovic up top to Plato. Give us off left side of Lipsy. Lipsy crossover 10 on the shot clock. Heisey. The dunk. Gets it. Catches Diabate off guard, and he drives inside with ease. What, fouls out before he scores 18? Yes, I think so. Oweh crossing over here. Step back three. Nope. Gives it off before the step back three. Thought better of it. Just for Johnson now. On the far side. Only 5 field goals for Kentucky in this half. 13 minutes. Down low to Oweh. Make it 6 field goals. Gets the layup to go on the left, on the far block. Which is actually taking 67-47. Catch and shoot 3. Iowa State. Bang. From the logo, catch and shoot. It's Bateman. 23-point game. Iowa State now is shooting well from 3 this game after the first half being 3 for 16, going 0 for their first 11. They're 4 for 7 this half. Johnson, step back 3 on the near side while falling down. Can't get that one. And the last touch by Kentucky, by Diabate, will go back to Iowa State. I mean, Big Blue, it's bad. Heisey, how many points for him? Heisey today has 12. Heisey's got 12. Is that a good job scaling low? It's early on the good games later. It should be the other way around, though, because now there's only one game on. I can't even, talk about another game. It should be the other way around, where the good games are early and the blowouts are later. Plato. Up top to Bateman. If I had to divide your attention yesterday between the Arkansas game and the Vanderbilt game, was insane. Lipsy. Momcilovic up top. 5 on the clock. Lipsy feeds it up top to Plato. Kicks out wide on the right side. Step back 3. Line drive and no good. Tip back and Johnson gets to the board on the tip back. Kentucky goes quick down the floor. 3 ball on the far side. Gets it. Aberdeen catch and shoot. 20-point game. No, right now I don't want to play Iowa State. Nope. Blocking fell on Aberdeen. Team's 9th. 1-1 coming up. To age during what time? Say watching Kentucky, so I thought they should have lost last game. Yeah, obviously Santa Clara, if they got a timeout in. You know, the rest of us tomorrow. All right. Lipsy at the line for a 1-1. First one, got it. Lipsy, what a game he's having, especially the second half. Heisey will check back in on 12 points. Bateman checks out. .5:32 to go. Second free throw. Got it. That's Drew Hawks, yep. It's another example of that. I was just a wagon. They're tough and consistent. This was the side when it got tough. Oh, yeah. No Jefferson, no problem today. Johnson, deep 3 on the near side. Got it. Back-to-back threes for Kentucky. No, you can't do that, Sports Talk. Stolen away now by Oweh. And Oweh, the fast break dunk. Kentucky cuts it down to 17. Turnover there by the Cyclones. And a fast break there. Oweh's in double figures now. Lipsy on the left side. Pick up high on the right side. Set by Buchanan. Kicks out to the right side. Back up top to Lipsy. Now Heisey. At least give him a chance to play defense. Heisey off his knee. Feeds it down low, though. Finger roll on the left side. Gets it. Nice recovery by Heisey. Went off his knee, but finds Torrey. Big force only 6 more. It's around the NIT. Now Oweh. Crossover up top. Double teamed. Aberdeen at half court now. Back to Oweh. Spins around his man. 3 ball. Off the spin move. Misses short. Kentucky can't get the board. It's thrown into the crowd. For the free throw contest? I don't like that yet. Yeah, TBS gets every other year. I think that's going to stop in a little bit. I think after the merger, I think CBS will get every year at this point. We have a TBS game, the championship every year. I hate that it's on cable like that. Kentucky, what happened? Yeah, the wheels fell off very quickly. Momcilovic, Heisey, now on the right side, back up top to Heisey, kicks out left side to Momcilovic. Heisey, out wide on the right side to Torrey. Torrey trying to drive with 10 on the clock. Fakes the give down low, so goes back up top, resets the play, picking the left side set. Lipsy in the right corner, gets Garrison in the air, but he was out of bounds. Turnover there for the Cyclones. We go to the under 4. 19-point game, and Iowa State just moments away from the Sweet 16. And once this game is done... Yeah, Santa Clara was so close, yep. Yeah, obviously the half-court heave. We'll redirect you guys to the St. John's, Kansas stream. Santa Clara would have done, they would have lost. I think it would have been about the same. LSU A4 Tech 6 down with 32. Jeez. Biggest difference of the start of the game? Biggest difference. Iowa State started getting threes. Iowa State finally started to play their game and hit their shots. Because they were 0 for 11 to start the game from 3. And that's not their game. They're 39% from 3 this season. They're a top 10 team in the nation, 3-point percentage. So St. John's is going to lose to UNI. That was a 5-12 upset, yes. I was way off the mark on that one. But I went with an upset. I was like, why the heck not? Yeah, there's nothing much you can do with the free throw contest here. Yeah, game 3 is going to be better. Yeah, who would have thought? Who would have thought on that one? Iowa State, barring a complete collapse, will go to the Sweet 16 for the second time the last 3 years, the third time the last 5 years. They'll be one step away from the Elite Eight for the first time since 2000, and just the third time in program history. It's not really a hot March Madness and March Madness. I don't even know how that works. Still March Madness. All right. $74.55. You just wait till like the second weekend though. Like last year was crazy in the second weekend and the final weekend. Sometimes you get a couple duds. It happens. All right, back on our way here. Alley-oop from the right side. Lipsy throws it up. Buchanan slams it down. Needs 2 more 0 points, but I feel like he fouls that before. He keeps taking poor threes. He's got the ball here. Away to the far side it goes. For Williams. Finger roll. Foul. He'll shoot 2. That's 7 on Iowa State. He will shoot 2. The NIT is March Madness, yes. First one for Williams. Got it. Williams, 95% at the line this season. LSU on Texas second, the women's game, yep. Everyone's to be in the Final Four, yes, but also, you can't say it's midness if you had the Duke-Houston game last year. I mean, the Final Four games were incredible. The Final Four games were nuts. Yeah, midness, like, you don't make the shots all. Yeah, it's the UConn Butler championship. You finally got a bucket. LSU calls him out right after. Unacceptable. Heisey. Goes up top to Torrey. And Lipsy will hold the play at half court. It's going to be a fun game. Cronin versus Hurley is going to be just the battle of the hot tempers. I cannot wait for that one. Heisey drives on the right side. The right elbow kicks it out wide to Lipsy. Lipsy, 3-ball. Got it. His third of the half. Lipsy. 22-point game. Oh, up top to Aberdeen. Pick on the left side set by Williams. Aberdeen now at half court. Crossing over. He'll try a 3 off the dribble. Got it. Line driving in. Back-to-back threes for him. You should have invited in the first place, Mr. Elbit. I thought that was insane when they wanted to invite him. It's like, no, only the champions go. That's how it works. Lipsy. Pick on the left side, set by Buchanan. Up top it goes to Torrey. Torrey driving on the right side. Torrey fadeaway jumper on the right baseline. Can't get it. Owa gets the board. 2 minutes to go. Owa feeds it out. Catch and shoot 3. That one too strong for Kentucky. So it's a jack up shots at this point, and Williams cannot get that 3 to go. I mean, USA Today agreeing with you, that doesn't mean anything. Publications can make a, that's an opinion. That's one person makes an opinion piece. Momcilovic, fadeaway 3. Got it! Momcilovic is 4th of the game. The super power. Yep. So he needs a couple of 3s. Yep, just a couple of 3s. We'll see what the long home we can do. Yep. We'll see what that happens. The Corona Hurley Ball's going to be nuts. Layup, foul. He'll shoot 2. Buchanan getting called for that one with 1:21 to go. This one is well done and dusted. It's a disaster in St. Louis. Yep. Natural disaster there. One good game? Okay, but there were multiple yesterday. One good game does not a tournament make? Okay, so you're saying there was only one good game yesterday? Wait, so you're saying there was only one good game yesterday? First free throw is good. I should note today, Momcilovic, 4 for 9 from 3 is up to 20. Lipsy with 26. The bulk of that coming in the first half. Or second half, I should say. Second free throw, no good. 1 for 2, that trip is Owa. Sorry about last year. So one good game? You thought there was only one good game last year? The entire Final Four was good games. Yesterday had 2? Only 2? You mean 3, right? You mean 3. What game do you think was not good? 3 ball here for Lipsy. Line driving out. Owa gets the board. Wait, which game did you not think was good? If you thought there were, if you thought there were only 2 good games. Well, I agree with you there. And I actually agree with you that. The playoffs that year, it was Cowboys-Packers. It was Super Bowl 51. That was it. Foul there on the shot by Aberdeen. He'll shoot 2. What games? One of the final 4 games was... you think a 9-point game is a blowout? Wait. Did you not watch the game? It was, first off, that's not the score. It was 90-73. Or 79-73. Also, Florida was trailing with like 4 minutes to go. It was a 6-point game. 2 free throws are good. And Florida was trailing at the under 4 timeout. What? 40 seconds left. Lipsy crossing over here. 6-point game is a blowout. Guess let's hear 3 good games. So 3 games the entire tournament. So Florida UConn was not a good game. Buchanan 3 ball. The BYU game was not good. Rebound here goes for Chandler. Aberdeen gives it off to Owa. 12 on the clock. Owa crossing over. Step back 3 on the base, on the left, on the near side. Can't get it. Rebound for Momcilovic. That's going to do it. Ball game's done. 82-63. Iowa State dominant. Trailed 20-9, and then since then, they just destroy them. All right, up next, Kansas St. John's. I have a lot of good games coming up. 6 games on the docket tonight. We're going to cover all of them at the same time. Appreciate you guys a ton. It's going to redirect you to that Kansas St. John's stream. We're going to be live for that one. Appreciate you guys a ton. See you guys in just a little bit. 82-63, your final score.